That game made me feel better about my prediction of the Green Bay Packers going to the Super Bowl than it did about the Detroit Lions.
Oh boy, here we go again. All right, Bubba, I got a feeling this is going to be a feelings over facts kind of video, but let's hear what you got to say.
If these teams played a third time, and I believe they will in the conference title game, I would just have to take the Packers.
Did you know that Detroit's beaten Green Bay 6 out of the last 7 times? We own them right now. And I bet you would have taken them all 7 of those times too. But let's just look at this season. When we played at Lambeau, everybody said, it's at Lambeau. I like the Packers here. They lost. Oh, but it was cold and rainy. Like, that suited y'all better. And we had some injuries. We'll get y'all next time in Detroit. And you took another L. Now here we go. Third time around, we're going to get y'all. When are y'all going to get us? Like, you keep saying it's going to happen. When's it going to happen?
And a lot of that has to do with, I'm just going to take Jordan Love and the ceiling that I believe hasn't been found yet over Jared Goff, who we know what he is.
What is it with y'all with the Jared Goff disrespect? Like, what exactly do you mean by we know what he is? Yeah, we do know what he is. A 25 touchdown and 10 interception quarterback. 5 of those came in one game. So literally take away that one anomaly of a game and you got 25 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, 3,265 yards, which is third in the NFL. Tied for third for touchdowns. He's doing well. He's doing pretty well. But you trust Jordan Love more for no other reason than I believe in his ceiling. I believe I can fly. Whew. Good numbers, don't get me wrong, but it ain't Jared Goff numbers, so I don't understand where your argument is here.
With the head coaching of Matt LaFleur, I think at times the Dan Campbell way of coaching can get you in some trouble.
The Dan Campbell way of coaching can get you in trouble at times. We're 12-1, bud. Green Bay's 9-4. And like I said, Detroit has beaten Green Bay in 6 out of the last 7 games. How many of those games was Matt LaFleur coaching for Green Bay, and how many of those games was Dan Campbell coaching for Detroit? This narrative that Dan Campbell can't coach football or something and that he's just too crazy is just wild. We are 12-1. It makes no sense. We're better, okay? And Dan Campbell's a better coach, clearly.
And if I'm just going over trustworthiness, if I just told you, put a blindfold over your head, you going to trust the Packers or are you going to trust the Lions? Because I have decades worth of data that says trust the Packers.
Decades worth of data that says trust the Packers. It's 2024, okay? These are new players, new team. This is the best team Detroit's ever had. We're just going to worry about the previous generations and eras and everything. This is wild. This is a wild take. The games are played on the field by these players, these current players and this current coaching staff. And clearly this Detroit team understands that losing is not the way of life here. It's a new culture, but I do. After hearing all this stuff from the Packers fans and Packers people and Packers backers, I'm ready to play y'all in the playoffs. I'll see y'all then. Then y'all going to be like, we're going to beat y'all next year, though. We're going to beat y'all next. Hush. We'll see you in January if you make it that far. Lions Nation, give me a follow.